Writing a personal statement is hard. In just 4,000 characters, which is only about 600 words, you need to convince the reader that you have what it takes to be a good doctor. It's another hurdle to cross on the path to get into medicine, along with achieving the grades, getting a good UCAS score, and being successful at the interview. Luckily, it's probably one of the easiest hurdles because if you start working on it months before the deadline, you have plenty of time to make it special and unique to you. Not to mention, you can ask family, friends or teachers for help and advice.
So let me introduce myself. My name's Sarah, I'm one of the medical student ambassadors, and today I'm going to run through my top 5 tips on how to write a great personal statement, which will hopefully make you tick all the boxes universities are looking for.
Number 1. Have structure. Starting a personal statement is difficult. And if you're struggling, go back to this later. Starting on paragraph 2 is a lot easier. An opening line will come eventually. In general, beginning with why you want to be a doctor is a great place to start. The rest of the personal statement should then aim to back this up with evidence. A clear structure makes the personal statement easy to read. For example, having paragraphs on work experience, then on paid work or volunteering, awards, responsibilities, hobbies, aspirations. This will allow the personal statement to be easy to follow. Show us why you'd be a good doctor, don't just tell us. Remember, a personal statement is also personal, so don't be afraid to make the structure a bit different to this. 2 is follow university guidance. For each medical school you're applying to, look at their medicine webpage and make a list of all the key skills and qualities they are looking for in their students. A lot of them will overlap between universities. It is your task to now ensure you demonstrate that you possess each of these qualities in your personal statement. Look at this early, as you may see they like applicants to have experience in certain areas that you may not have yet. For example, some universities might want you to have worked with children before, or the elderly. 3. Be focused. The best personal statements get to the point quickly. Getting started is difficult, so writing everything and anything down on a piece of paper is a great place to start. Later you can cut this down and get rid of the parts that don't add anything. Characters are very precious, so get straight to the point. Use 1 word instead of 3 and stick to plain English. Big fancy words from the thesaurus have no place in a personal statement. Don't waffle or say you want to study something just because it's interesting. Explain what you find interesting about it. You also want to stand out, but let's face it, most applicants for medicine have probably done exactly the same things as you've done to get in, so keep it interesting. Most medicine applicants are prefects at school and have the Duke of Edinburgh Award, so try to talk about unique and relevant things that you've done. Personally, at the age of 14, I felt Duke of Edinburgh was something I had to do to get into medicine. And it was a lot of work, and although I did enjoy it, nearly everyone has it these days, so I only mentioned it very briefly in my personal statement, and put more emphasis on the unique things that I had achieved and done. Also avoid quotes and cliches. The university don't care what Hippocrates once said, they want to hear what you have to say. Following on from this, number 4 is be relevant. Saying that you love animals and that you enjoy going to the cinema doesn't really boost your application in any way, so it's best to only include things which are relevant to why you'd be a good doctor. Don't simply list things. If you volunteer in a care home, talk about the skills and qualities this has taught you and relate this to your suitability for the course. 5. Be honest and enthusiastic. This is a chance to sell yourself and tell the university exactly why you want to do medicine. There's no point pretending you want to do medicine your whole life, because that's just not realistic. Tell us what's inspiring you now, not what inspired you when you were 6. Universities want their medical students to be trustworthy, so never lie in your personal statement. They also want students who are switched on and will go into medicine with their eyes wide open. Saying you want to be a doctor because you want to save lives every day, again, just isn't realistic. You may also be asked about your personal statement in your interview, so being dishonest about facts can catch you out. So many people ask me, how can I stand out? The truth is, the people who are reading your personal statement have also read hundreds of other personal statements very similar to yours. They have seen everything. This may seem scary, but you don't have to stand out to have a good personal statement. So long as your personal statement fulfills exactly what the universities want and shows that you're passionate about becoming a doctor, you can successfully clear this hurdle.